recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today in strong support of H.R. 3224, the Deborah Sampson Act. This past Sunday, our office honored over 200 Vietnam War period veterans in my district in northern Illinois at a pinning ceremony to show our appreciation for their service to our country. Today, the day after Veterans Day, I'm so proud to be on the House floor to continue our work on behalf of veterans. I would first like to thank Representative Brownlee and my other colleagues who have worked so hard to compile this important bill in the House. In addition to providing better access to resources and benefits offered by the VA, the Deborah Sampson Act contains several provisions to ensure that women veterans have equitable access to high-quality, gender-specific health care. I'm proud that my bill, the Caring for Our Women Veterans Act, is included in the Deborah Sampson Act. We know that the VA is committed to providing care to all veterans, but many VA facilities are not sufficiently equipped to provide comprehensive care to women veterans. The Caring for Our Women Veterans Act, now sections 305 to 307 of the Deborah Sampson Act, will empower the VA to fulfill its mission to honor all veterans. The legislation requires VA to record locations where gender-specific services are used, how facilities can be improved, and where specialty staff is most needed to effectively care for women veterans. This legislation will provide VA with the data it needs to effectively upgrade clinics and hospitals, to hire, train, and retain staff, and most importantly, to provide earned health care to women veterans. These changes are long overdue, and it's now even more pressing that this legislation is passed. Women have served honorably in the armed forces since the founding of these United States, and women veterans are the fastest growing group within the veterans population. We have a collective responsibility to care for our veterans when they return home, and the Deborah Sampson Act helps achieve that by removing barriers that women veterans face on a daily basis. I urge my colleagues on both sides of the aisle to support my bill, the Caring for Our Women Veterans Act, and the underlying Deborah Sampson Act. I yield back the remainder of my time.
The gentlewoman yields back. The gentleman from California has the floor.
I reserve.
The gentleman reserves. The gentleman from Tennessee.
I will continue to reserve.